Hey guys, Ali here today and welcome back to ironicsims, and we are back with another building video. And yes, I actually said that perfectly this time because we are building a mall. Yeah, this is actually my very first collab, which I'm doing with a really cool YouTuber, just like me, called ScottSims, and he's really cool. He really works hard. He really does a lot of videos, just like everyone who makes YouTube videos, which is cool. Yeah. So this mall, I actually, started off like I actually didn't do a very good job here. Now that I'm watching this, I really can see all the things that I did wrong here. But at the same time, I also built this mall in like a lot of like moderation. I did a lot of like I built it basically every it took me about 3 weeks, I think, to build this. Took me a long time, and that's just because you see, now I'm realizing that I could have done this differently, because I mean, I actually had a different idea, although I can't really remember what that idea was. But I had a different idea, and and I had a different idea of like how to do things. So of course, it kind of messed everything up. But now that I'm looking at it, I could have actually made like half walls and stuff, because what I'm building here, which is so big. Sorry, that was my phone. Let me just pop that on silent quickly. Okay. Yeah. It's on silent. There we go. So basically that was basically sorry, I've said that way too many times now. The idea which I've got here is kind of like inspiration I got from a shopping mall here in Cape Town, where it's like you've got this huge underground parking, and then in the middle is where all the shops are at, where where all the places are, where you can do all your shopping and stuff, where you can buy stuff, and where the like restaurant is. So now I'm just doing that basically. So now I'm just doing this to fill out the walls. But as you can see, it was kind of a mess. I think actually, doing this part of the building actually wasn't the annoying part. Actually doing the putting all the cars in, because you have to select them one by one, and then enlarge them to look like real size cars. So it's all just like big and big and big. Yeah. So now it's up to edit all the rooms to make sure they fit perfectly. Yeah. So all these rooms are going to fit big, and yeah. So I actually hope that he's got a lot of space to do all the stuff, because I think he's going to put a lot of stuff in there. I don't actually know. Link to his channel will be in the description down below. Yeah, link will be in the description down below, and you can go subscribe to him there. Also check out his videos, because he makes pretty good videos, and he's also on Twitter. I think it's called ScottSims YT. Yeah, ScottSims YT, and just like me, except I'm A Dickerson YT. That's me on Twitter. Which, by the way, I have to say, I hit 7K followers, which is something pretty cool. Yeah, I hit 7K followers. I think it was yesterday or something. Yeah, starting to build up to 8K now, which in my opinion is a really good achievement. Yeah. So now, because these rooms have not really, like, the game doesn't consider them as rooms for some reason, I'm now closing them one by one. And then I realize, oh no, there's no floor. Damn, what do I do? Okay, so I just built a floor there. And I was so worried that would actually remove all the walls, but it actually didn't. So it was a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see there, I'm just now doing the next floor. You see, the thing about doing a big build like this, it's just a lot of repeating stuff, doing stuff over and over again, checking to make sure I do everything, and then some places I do miss, which I apologize. I just hope that ScottSims will just correct them when he's finishing, if he ever comes across. But in this build I also did a lot of saving, because whatever I'm doing here I do not ever want to do again. Well, I'll probably do it again in another build, but definitely not in this build. Because really it's really annoying. And then one thing which I also struggled to do was to get the paint, but then I just found a simple paint. Outside this building, it does look kind of bland. You see what I mean when the paint starts. It would have actually looked nice with that paint, but I don't know. I just found it too bright for me, so I chose a different one, which does make the building look bland. But in the front, I do decorate it a lot with a bunch of leaves. It's got lights, so that is there, because I didn't really want my part of the build to look too great, because since this is the first collab I'm doing with ScottSims, I wanted him to see when he finishes, his finishing will be the main part of the building, not really my part. Although I do a really cool the one thing this place has got is a really nice in the middle of the build, like right at the basement, there's a whole thing that sticks out right to the sky, of just like a outdoor courtyard area, like right in the middle of the mall, which is cool. It really adds a lively feel to it. So now over here, you see, inside I actually had more of an issue with the painting than outside, because it doesn't. Because when you place a you see, also see me go to the thing, because sometimes it doesn't show on the gaming screen whether I'm recording or not. So I just like to make sure it's still recording, so I don't carry on building for days and days and then find out, oh no, stuff isn't recorded. So that's actually something I always do my best to try and avoid. Sometimes it hits me, sometimes it doesn't. But one cool thing about this place is that it's got different textures on the foundation, which I think is cool. It's got and so these big stairs, you're gonna see they're actually acting as ramps to go up into the driveway. It's almost like a ramp for your car to drive up. There's no cars in the sim, so don't expect anything realistic. It's all fake. All the stuff I'm basically doing now is just for show. The real stuff you're gonna use inside is the stuff which ScottSims is going to make. He's going to build the shops. You can use that. He's going to build the restaurant, and everything. So now here I'm just figuring out the roof, and then you'll see me. I do it later, because I'm not really thinking about what's the inside going to be, because I originally was going to do this myself, and then I came across ScottSims, and then asked him if we want to do a collab, and he said yes, and I said, well, I've got this really big mall which I'm working on, really like to furnish it, and he said yes, and he says he really likes big stuff, so I really hope he understands when I say big after seeing this. But the one thing I'm happy is that he won't be doing any building, because building this lot is very annoying. Because as you can see, one mistake can mess up the paint instantly, which is very annoying, because I have to paint things one by one, because of my old shift it just paints everything, because I didn't build this thing properly, so it doesn't consider it as a room. So you can see I'm just going through doing exactly what I did earlier, but again, for some reason. Yeah, this game, like, I love The Sims 4, and it's a lot more stable than The Sims 3. I must say, The Sims 3 is very unstable, you know. Um, just because, I don't know, for Mac, Sims 3 just doesn't cut it properly. Works better on, like, Windows 7, 8, and 8.1 and 10, I guess. Now, here's where I wanted to make, like, the sky thing, but then I actually made a hole, you'll see. But like I was saying, Windows 7 and Windows 8 and 8.1 and 10, you know, works so much better on Sims 3 than Mac. Mac, it works, but it's very laggy, and I think it's also because I've got a lot of stuff on this computer, and this computer struggles to handle it. But, you know, on this Sims 4, it's fine. There's no problem. I mean, there's absolutely no problem with the game. But in The Sims 4, there's also some problems, some things they still need to fix, like they need to fix the fact that when you build a wall, it erases all of the paint everywhere, which is absolutely annoying and useless and stupid, which doesn't need to happen. Like if I build a tiny piece of wall, it removes everything, so I have to go one by one and paint one thing again and again and again and again, which to me is something which they could fix. It's just not something which they've done yet. Yeah. So we've started to gain some subscribers on ironicsims, which is very, very nice, you know. We're almost at 530, which is a good goal. 530, I think I said, let me just check quickly. Let me just check. I said that I'll do something at 530. I mean 530. When we get to 530,000. Oh yes, I said so. Oh wait, no, it wasn't 530. It's 550. So when we get to 550 subscribers, I'll do a room tour where I'll show you guys all of my gear. I'll show you guys all of my stuff, and I'll show you what I use to record. And when we get to 600 subscribers, I'll do a live stream, not on Twitch, on ironicsims, the actual YouTube channel. Which I actually, speaking of that, haven't done a live stream well, just because, you know, I'm saving up. I'm just waiting till I get my second monitor, because doing a live stream with a second monitor is so much more easier, and recording will be a lot more fun and everything with that second monitor, which I'm getting probably end of this month or beginning of May. Probably beginning of, no wait, actually not end of this month, not beginning of May, but I'm probably gonna get it somewhere in the middle of May. Yeah, speaking of that, this month is almost over. Damn, dog. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be, I'm going to be getting that. If you guys want to see an unboxing video of me getting that monitor, let me know. But I don't know if you guys noticed, if you guys checked on my other channel, Alistair Dixon, which used to be called Ali's Vlog Show, I deleted all those videos, something I actually did by accident. I just hope I ever don't do that on this channel. But no, because I wanted to set those things automatically private, and it automatically deleted them, because those aren't really good videos, you know. I want to actually rename that channel, you know, turn that channel into a tutorial, because I want to show you guys, like, if you guys are using a Mac, you know, and you want to make Sims videos, I want to show you guys how to use ScreenFlow, because, let's face it, Final Cut Pro is bloody expensive. I mean, it's definitely something I want to get, because it is the best editing software. Whoops, sorry. But ScreenFlow is actually, you know, even better than think about it this way. ScreenFlow is better than Final Cut Pro if you can't afford Final Cut Pro. You know, it's got all the features you need to record. It's got all the features you need to it's got all the features which you need to make thumbnails. The thumbnails which I make, I mean, yeah, of course, there are a lot of other better ones, but you know, for basic video editing, doing all of that kind of stuff, it's got everything which you need to make YouTube videos, whether it's cooking, gaming, Sims, cooking, food, gaming, Sims, you know, any type of YouTube videos, you know. So so with that you can do it, and you know, I've been using this software for like 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. You know, this software, in I don't know how you would, I suppose you could have a look it up on dollars, but for me it cost me I think it was something. I think it was about 2,000 rand or something. Yeah, it cost me 2,000 rand. See, with that I could have actually saved up a little more and bought Final Cut Pro, because Final Cut Pro is 5,000. But the reason why I went with this instead, because this one comes with a built-in screen recording and recording software. So I didn't actually know if Final Cut Pro did, because that would be something really cool, but I don't think it does. But anyway, let's actually move back to the video. Sorry, I got so while I was talking about all that rubbish, we started putting in the cars. Now here's where the annoying parts came in, because because you know, I was you just have to pick a car and scale them up, and then the downstairs one, I actually scaled them up too big. I kept thinking, oh, they need to be bigger. They're not like human height, but whatever. It's the Sims, they're just there for decoration anyway, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Yeah, and upstairs I put a lot of vans, because I thought I would make that side like the delivery area, which I thought was cool. But then again, it doesn't really do anything because it's just rubbish. And I realized I didn't paint that part, so I painted it. Lovely. And yeah, unfortunately, since there's no real cars, I had to use toy cars, but even that was bland because there's only like 3 cars left and 1 van, which I didn't really put a lot of, because people don't really go with a huge truck to mall just to park and go enjoy yourself. You know, that's what business people do to deliver stuff. Yeah, so now over there we're finally done with all this car business and stuff. Now we're actually going to go with the fun stuff, and that's decorating, you know, putting flowers, green stuff, beautiful lovely stuff. There you can see me, I'm doing this. I'm actually doing this faster because I didn't really want this video to go over more than 30 minutes, and then there's the screen and then there's these screenshots with a slideshow, and then I realized I made some of these uneven, which actually made it look terrible, but there was nothing I could really do about it, so I just, you know, put plants there, and then I started to put these plants there, which actually made it look pretty, you know, it didn't make it look nice, so I just changed it. You'll see I changed stuff around, and yeah. Yeah, but as you can see, you know, unfortunately, I haven't got time to do a lot of builds because, like, I'm busy, you know, teaching marimba. For those of you guys who don't know what I do, I teach marimba. If you don't know what marimba is, go check out my music channel, Extreme Marimbas. And what's really cool about that, it doesn't go a lot of my videos, but on the one that says on the ones which I do with Lovio and I, especially, I think I actually put them in some of the tutorials which I'm changing. But with Lovio and I, who I play marimba with, there's something which says at the end of the intro, it says something like Extreme Marimbas, which is really cool. Yeah, that's basically it from the beginning. So I wanted this place to be like open inside. I don't know if ScottSims is maybe gonna change that. I said to him that he can change the whole area, just leave the building and the special garden area in the middle. So I don't know what he's gonna do, but yeah. So I put those 2 signs there. You're gonna see me decorate the part when beginning now. Now here is something where I found that we've actually got a bit of terrain editing, because this area here is uneven, which is actually quite annoying. But you know, I couldn't really do anything about it, so I just left it like that, and then I just built around it. You know, I added a pathway. And well, not a pathway, just some stone decoration. You know, just because I wanted to add something special here. You know, not just the same thing. And then I added these fountains, just like I did in that other big build I did. What's it called? What's it called now? Restaurant, bowling restaurant. Yeah, there we go. So now over here, just placing down some planks, and then this one I actually did something different. I put these circles, so it look cool, but I left the other one look planked, so it looks different. And then putting some lovely flowers around. Yeah, those flowers actually looked very, very nice. I really liked, you know, I was actually really proud of what I did regarding decorating, but the rest of the building, it just looks like nothing. Oh yeah, and I also put some rocks around here. Just to give it that extra nice decorative vibe, you know. But he's going to, you know, add a lot more decoration around. I'm just a builder. I'm just the architecture here. Yeah, there we go. Now adding some seating area. Now over here, I did like a chilling out area where you can just like chill out over here. And then one really cool thing which I did after I'm adding the bins is I put 2 vending machines for snacks and stuff over here, and I kind of like integrated them into plant, so I made it look like it's like built into plant. I don't know, this just looks really cool. You're gonna see I do the top later. I just couldn't, you see, I need time to think of these things, you know. And over there I wanted to do the exact same thing, but the space was kind of small, so I just didn't do it there. But but I even actually do that in the middle courtyard. Oh, there we go. I put that thing on top, which I thought, wow, that little thing looks like it's covered in plants, which I thought, wow, that actually makes it look very nice. Yeah, there we go. Now just adding some more bins on either side, because I don't want people to have any excuse to litter, which no one will ever do in The Sims, so it doesn't matter. Unless they're untidy or sim though, but I don't think. Now it's adding in the lamps, and now the next annoying thing, which also took some time, was adding in the lights, because sometimes, you know, when I'm trying to do things professionally, I misplace them by mistake. So there you go. I don't add any lights on the bottom, just because, you know, I want things just to look like that. Then I started adding on the bottom, and then I realized, oops, I need to remove them. You'll see. I actually do that on the other side, I believe. But I mean, mostly it looks cool. I mean, this build is going a lot more quicker than it actually took me. I mean, if I would have done this build in one day, I would have had to start 8 o'clock in the morning and probably finished 8 o'clock at night with no breaks. That's how long it would have taken me. But even if I did this in even if I did the whole build myself, I would need to do it in 2 parts anyway, because, you know, I've decided I'm only going to do 30-minute videos of house builds, because otherwise it just gets too long. No one likes a video that's like way too long, even though YouTube now requires you to make longer builds, which is quite something. And there you go, I'm saving every time I do a big thing. And now here, I actually forgot to start the recording again, like I always do. Noob, I'm a noob. Okay, and there we go. And now just adding in some more plants and some more things. I wanted to add a gigantic tree, but that just, you know, overwhelmed the whole place. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But anyway, you can download this house on the gallery. You can, and it's under. And you can type in the usual hashtags, the name of the build, which is because I wanted this mall to be something named after both of us, so I called it Ironically Scott Mall. Get it? So it's ironicsims and then ScottSims. So Ironically Scott Mall. Because maybe he's gonna. I mean, I don't think he's Scottish. Maybe he is, but that's just the name of his channel. But maybe he will build a Scottish style mall. He doesn't He doesn't have to. He can pull whatever he wants. But you know, I'm just thinking out of the box, like I always do. And I'm joking. I never actually do that. Oh god, yeah, yeah. But please let me know what you think about this build. In the comments, do you like it? What don't you like about it? Because I know there's probably a lot of things I don't even like about this build at the moment. Like I really think I could have done more, but the fact that it's so big and that it took me so long to make it, I didn't really feel like doing any more of it. But the really cool thing, it's got this giant wall of grass, which I thought was really cool. Made it like a nice effect. And yeah, there we go. So now just adding in some more seating areas, and it's got that lovely snack machine in the middle. Yeah. So you can download this house. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to ScottSims. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to him, because he's really cool, and you know he does a good job, and so do I, and so do all of you guys for watching my content. You know, taking your time to listen to all my rubbish, which I always talk. I'm joking. I know you guys enjoyed, and I enjoyed doing this for you. Without you guys, I would not make videos every day, because I make videos every day thinking, oh my god, my fans are gonna love it, and I hope you love it. But I'm sure you do. Anyway, if you would like me to do, so how about this, guys? If we do another, big build, hit the like button on this video. If we get, okay, let's maybe make it, let's try for 10 likes. Okay, if we get 10 likes on this video, we will, I will do another big build, maybe a hotel, maybe whatever. But anyway, guys, please hit that like button, like I just said, subscribe, more content, and I'll see you next time, and have a lovely day.